If you have either swapped out your front bumper on your Tacoma, or you did the Viper cut where you went ahead and trimmed your fender liners so there's no more plastic protection up in here, today's video is gonna be for you. We got in a brand new product today here from Scorched. They are based out of California, a very small mom and pop business. And today we are gonna be putting on their brand new headlight liners. And one added bonus if you do have an aftermarket bumper and you either have the trimmed bumper here or the Running for Tacos bumper caps and they are a little kind of flimsy, these are gonna put a backbone behind here, stiffen this up and help make this more rigid. That's an added bonus. But if you're interested in seeing how easy these can be installed in your Tacoma, you're gonna wanna stay tuned and stick around for today's video. What's going on, guys? Welcome back for another video. If you're new here, my name is Chris. Right behind me, this is the Fortune Taco, and I already mentioned in the intro, but today we have a lovely table of goodies here, and we have a brand new product, as I mentioned in the intro. At the time of filming, this is actually a pre-production product. I am working together with Scorched, helping them do some R&D with this, doing some fitment testing, so by the time you do see this and the product is actually released, there is a slight possibility this product could be altered or changed a little bit because this is not the final production product, but it should be pretty similar to what we're doing today. All the hardware needed for today's install is included. Got a couple brackets with some bolts and nuts, and it's gonna be a simple bolt-on. There's no drilling, no modifications needed to install these liners today on the truck. So I'm gonna get these prepped up. We have some gaskets we need to pop on here, and then we're gonna move over to the truck, put some of the hardware on, some of these brackets, and then we're gonna slap these liners on the Fortune Taco. This is gonna be the driver's side, and this is gonna be the passenger side. So just going off of the fitment and alignment here, the holes, and that lovely Scorched logo, that's how you're gonna know which one goes in which location. You're gonna get everything in a box just like this, your two actual liners. It's gonna come with a couple different sized rubber gaskets, cool little sticker pack, and then all of your hardware in bags. Each bag is labeled, which is very convenient. We have the outside bracket, which is gonna go here, and this would technically be on the truck. This is gonna be towards the outside. This bracket here is actually where your fender is at. Your middle bracket is for the middle hole. That one's pretty easy to guess. This is gonna go up against your firewall, and the inside bracket goes on the hole here. That will be facing towards your radiator on the inside portion of the truck. First thing we want to do though is prep all the gaskets here on the liners. So I'm going to start with the long edge. It has a flat end on one side and then like a 45-degree angle. Your 45-degree angle is going to go down in this corner. So you have, this is just a regular rounded corner. This one has a 90-degree notch in it. The 45 goes to the regular corner, not the notched end. And then with that one piece on, I'm going to go to the second one. You have two shorter pieces. One, let's see if you can see this better. One has two straight edges. The other has a straight and then a 45. Gonna want to take the one with the 145 on it. And that's gonna line up with the other one we just installed with that 45. This one's gonna stop just a little shy of that middle hole on purpose. So probably gonna take this next one and start it over here at the edge. Or you can start it on this end. You wanna leave a nice little gap just like that. Your bracket that goes in here is gonna feed a 90-degree right in here, so it needs to not have any interference with this rubber gasket. All right, so now that we have both liners dressed out with these rubber gaskets, we need to get this hardware installed on the truck, start prepping all the mounting locations, so then we can bring the liners into the truck. So as you remove all of the hardware from the packages, you'll notice that each set of brackets is different hardware. So you can't get these mixed up, but make sure you just pay attention when you take them out of the bags for what lines up with what section. I'm gonna take one set from each of these three bracket setups. We're gonna go over to the truck. I'm gonna show you the factory mounting locations where each one of these brackets will get installed at. So we're gonna take this inside bracket. This is the one that goes closest to the radiator. And for this one, we are gonna need, I'll probably take that extension off. You're gonna need the ratchet with a 10mm socket. This is my driver's side tire, driver's side of the bumper. We come up in here. This is gonna be the underside of our headlight. And if we go closer to the radiator here, this is, I believe, part of the radiator support. There are gonna be 2 factory bolts here with these 2 10mm nuts on them. We're gonna be taking out this back one closer to the cab of the truck. This is what we're gonna use for the factory mounting location for that inside bracket. We want to loosen that nut on there and take that off completely. The higher end of the riv nut here, you're gonna wanna place it just like that, so the riv nut facing up when we set it onto that bolt. Just like that. I'm gonna do it just about hand tight. You want it to be able to move around a little bit so we can adjust this with the liner. We will fully tighten all hardware when the liner's fully installed. Now we're gonna take the middle bracket. So we have the middle bracket here. We have the hardware that goes into the top portion for the liner. And then we should have a bolt with 2 washers and a nut. This is the factory hardware, the factory mounting hardware. Take all that back to the truck. We have the front bumper here. We're gonna tuck up into here. And looking across this factory frame part, yours might be factory color. I have painted mine just for reference. You're gonna have 2 holes here. One is a circle, one is more of an oval. We're gonna be using that oval sized hole. It is gonna go up here, same thing with the nut that's on here, up on the top side. We're gonna attach that with the hardware we have, that is the bolt, the 2 washers and the nut. So the bolt with the washer through the bracket and into that oval hole. And then on the back side of that, you're gonna wanna do washer and that supplied nut. So same thing like the last bracket, we're gonna leave this hardware loose so this can still kind of move around. So we can put the liner in, we'll attach everything, and then we will go around tightening up all of the hardware. And for our last bracket, this is gonna be the outside fender bracket. Again, with the riv nut facing up, we're gonna wanna go in here on this fender's edge. You're gonna have a bracket here from factory. There's a stud here, there's a stud back here, and they're both studs that are coming through this bracket with the bolt coming into the middle of the truck. So you don't wanna use this front one, there's the back one here. We're gonna be utilizing that back one. So what you need to do with the bracket and the riv nut facing up, we're gonna hang the oval opening up on that stud, taking your washer. I'm gonna place the washer on there, and then lastly the nut. Tighten that up. So now with all of our brackets installed, we're gonna wanna grab this driver's side liner. Along with that, we can grab that 4mm Allen. And what I'm gonna do is have all my hardware lay in here ready for me to go. We're gonna get this pushed up in there and line it up. And then we're gonna start to install some of our hardware so this will be secured in the truck. And then we'll go around tightening everything up. So we're gonna go back to that same angle of looking straight up. This is the outer fender. This is towards the front of the truck and the front center of the truck. With that curved edge on the bottom here and that notch, the notched corner is gonna be going up here where we have this bracket. There is kind of a cornered edge here. That notch is going around that cornered edge. I'm gonna tip up that front edge. It's gonna go up against the bumper and kind of push it up into place. And then working on that notched edge, you might have to kind of play with it a little bit, getting things into place with all the rubber gaskets. It's gonna be a nice tight fit. You're gonna wanna push up this back corner. There's a little notch here we have to get it up and over. So there's a hump right here in the frame. You have to push it up and over that hump. But now it's sitting in place, we can start to grab those bolts and washers and start to install this hardware. All of these brackets are secured. Push this one up as high as I can get it. And this liner is now rock solid. It's locked in. Scorched did a really good job of the design. It follows the flow of the factory shape and style really well. And I think it's gonna do a really good job pretty much protecting that headlight and just covering that. Just giving some extra added protection when you're off-road, rocks, dirt, and mud, and especially water. With all those exposed electronics, it can't hurt to just have extra protection. Now, obviously, it's gonna be exactly the same on the other side, so you're gonna wanna go ahead and take the passenger stuff, install it just how we did the driver's side. That's gonna be it for today's video, but I wanna hear your guys' feedback. So what are your thoughts on these headlight liners from Scorched Fabrication? Is this something that you think you would run? Drop a comment down below, let's have a conversation. I just wanna hear you guys' feedback, and I also wanna give Scorched some feedback before you go and before you leave this video. I need a couple favors from you though. If you enjoyed today's video, Do me a huge favor and drop a thumbs up. It helps this video be more successful to get seen by people just like yourself. And one last thing, if you enjoyed this video, or maybe you've seen a couple of my videos, but you haven't subscribed to the channel, what are you waiting for? Go ahead and click that subscribe button so you can see anytime I release future content here on the YouTube channel. Thank you guys for sticking around all the way to the end. I appreciate you, and I'll see you on the next video.